Hi everyone, I am back and hopefully you guys can see what I started. It's a big mess, so that's great because we love big messes, don't we? And where are we? We are about to paint something here. Something. I have the same paints that I started with that are the background colors. The only difference is I added some water to them so they're not quite, so they wouldn't dry out. And then I have the same, like a basic palette of darker colors. So I am gonna come in and oh, that did not really work well. We're doing 3 flowers. I think you guys know I have an affinity for doing odd numbers. And that is not dark enough. And then I gotta kind of make sure that my stems are thicker at the bottom, because we all know they're thicker at the bottom. The base is thicker, right? Right. I hate that leaf. Okay. Okay, that is some flower stems. And then for flowers, I just kind of wanted to come in and gloop in some shapes. With a lot of white. Okay, that is glooped in. I did it upside down because sometimes in my brain, I need like upside down. Now I am going to come in with a smaller brush. And wherever I see petals, I'm just going to put in petals. Remember, this is a process. Trust the process, even if you don't trust the process. Even if you're like, no, it's okay. It'll eventually make sense. Maybe. I do have a towel off camera that I am wiping off when I feel like my brush is too gunky. So. And now I'm going to flip it around. And this probably is one of those things where you're like, why would you flip it? Because now I'm going to go through with just water and a brush. Well, I gotta get some water first. And this brush? No, that brush is not brushy enough. How about this one? Nope. I'm trying to find a brush that goes together well. Well, that's probably the best I'm gonna get. All of my brushes are kind of messed up. I need to probably shape them better. Anyway, I can just shape between, and then I'm gonna come in and do this with water. And scuff them up. The idea being that you won't see the petals anymore where I put them. Instead, you'll just see, you know, the outline. And that is that one for some reason is not red enough. And now I'm just making sure there's enough white. That middle flower is just not white. It is not. It's too wet, I think. Okay. So it's all just blending now. I don't know what's wrong with this one, but this one is not as nice. I'm gonna leave it though, except for right here, because that just is not. There we go. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, how does it look over on this side? Okay, it looks fine. Oh, no, it doesn't. Look what I did. I am, see, aren't you glad that I saved them? You're like, I don't even care that you saved them. There we go. Actually, I think that's below the tape. So I just did that for no reason. So, awesome. I will go ahead and sign. Let me just make sure that my brush is, it is not. You know, this brush is actually more chippy. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, here we go. And my initials are now on it. So there's that. I will have to come back in and add the middle parts of the flower, the yellow and stuff. But I'm gonna just leave it for right now. I will come back later and do the yellows. You know, the little stymon things. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Hopefully that doesn't look too horrible. Remember, these are just postcards. So, you know, just cute little postcards. Actually, I wonder if I need to add some green. You know, I think that might help. I'm gonna add some of these. I think that looks actually better. I'll come back, I'll add the little yellows. It's fine. It's fine. Remember, it's just a postcard. Anyway, we'll be back.